First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Houston Texans. A short kick taken at the 18. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Complete to Juixetae.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. Always get Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's pass.
Brandon Cooks hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jabal Sheard.
This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky going up top, and that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29, Watson. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Houston.
Watson on first down. It's brought in by Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
To Deontay Harris. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills.
Watson's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
7 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 5-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I'll give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete. Stills. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Watson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. The first down carry here for Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Being chased out left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Able to find Harris complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Watson operating from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Complete to
Delaney Walker.
Touchdown.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Texans 14, Bears 7. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Check 26, check 26. Watch the motion, watch the motion. Hey, ball.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1 yard.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Let's go, let's bring it. 41 Mike. Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Now Cobb to return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Number 25.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky to throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Anthony Miller.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. That's complete right around the 8. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They run with Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 26. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The tackle made.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
7 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, switch gears. Check. Jim.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's good.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, Trubisky. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
49.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Cohen. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big. But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Uncorks one for Davis. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have broken the tie. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Operating from the gun, Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
At the 21-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Watson looks to throw again. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Delaney Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
It is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Ties the game at 21 apiece.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Now it's Patterson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Trubisky. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Watson forced out to his left. Underneath for Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Texans.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Dancing to his left. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 32 that time. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it, and he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
10-yard line.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Duke Johnson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have broken the tie. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So and a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Trubisky. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Patterson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check 99. Check 99. Patch it. Patch it. 41's the bite.
Now Trubisky. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Down at the 20.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now it's Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Texans defense stands tall. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. He's got him in. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 32 on the play. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Texans, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3.